Gersha from Technical Option Traders Inc. Hope you guys are having a great day. So first off, I just want to get started here talking about what's been going on with the markets. A couple things here. So we want to look at some economical data that's coming out this week. So there is data that came out today, which was the Chicago PMI is much lower than previous. So this is interesting to know, and we do have some other data coming out this week, but I'm paying more attention to the Fed's testimony that's happening at 11. So keeping that in mind, how the market is performing, I think the market is going to be at a pause until Wednesday, until Jerome Powell comes on and speaks and talks about what's going to happen here, especially with the issues with Ukraine and what could possibly happen with U.S. monetary policy. Are they going to declare more funding, or what they're going to do? So that could really impact the market, possibly slow down interest rates, right? So overall, the predominant trend here right now on the S&P 500 is a downtrend. Not really liking this setup right here to trade to the upside. I know a lot of people made money on calls today, but it doesn't make sense for me until we get about 440, get to about 446, bounce, and then get above here. So I'm looking for a bounce here. So this is a consolidation zone, not a lot happening here, okay? So overall trend is still bearish on the S&P 500. So the triple Q is not a lot going on here, okay? So same concept here. You know, we have support right about here. You know, we are consistently setting higher lows, right? As we can see that, and the price continues to come towards, come down here. And as the price is coming down, we can see that, you know, there is resistance to the upside here, right? So until the Qs get about 356, I'm not going to take this trade to the upside. This can consolidate. Maybe this is a good area for a lot of the dip buyers, but for me, it doesn't make sense because the wave down is still more powerful than the wave up. So I want to avoid getting chopped out here, right? So anything can happen in this wave. So I just want to see some momentum get built up here. And obviously the low looks like it's in at 317. And we want to see if that continues to stay in such a manner that the low is established and defended, right? So right now, this trend line is a good line to watch, and we can see what happens with the Qs. You know, 357 does remain the level here. So let's have a look at IWM. IWM, great consolidation zone happening right now. Not setting a low, not setting a high. Puff perfect is what I want to see. So, however, this is an important level for IWM. It does need to pick up its pattern here a little bit. Otherwise, it is gonna, you know, drop down and quite hard. So, if we look at IWM relative to other indexes, IWM was consolidating for a long time, broke down. If this fails the 209 or the 210 level here, it can come down and break the 187 and start going much lower. So this will be something I will be watching from IWM and to see how the price action, support, and resistance levels play out for IWM. But overall, watching this at the break of 194, I can take a short position and have a stop here. But like, you know, for now, I'm just gonna watch the trend here. All the indexes in sync. You know, everything is coming down here. So we'll see what happens with IWM over the coming days. So the last one I want to look at is gold. Gold had a nice move here. Still not able to get above the level that I want to see. I want to see a break of 183 and then 194. So when I say break, I want to see price break and close above, right? So right now, if I look at a smaller time frame, that's not happening. 184 is way up here. It's tested it, rejected. So that means price has not been accepted at this level, but it's not really breaking down either. Support is right here at 175. We want to see what happens in the zone. If we just look at the trend needs, so it is turning up, okay, so it is curling, price is going up. We need this to break here, retest and bounce and go above and close above 194. Until it does that, there will be no real move on gold from my side. Okay, so some of the trades that I took today where I did make profit, I just want to talk about those as well. So I want to talk about why I selected those trades. Why did I pick you know, those particular stocks? So this is how I look at the market sectors. You can, you know, use other tools like Finviz and tools like that, which help you know, help you give an idea of where the market's going, right? For example, let's have a look here. News screeners. You can do screeners. You can do groups. You can do charts, right? So whatever. So they have multiple tools. So what I like to look at is the map first of all. With the map, I want to take a look at 3-month performance and see what's been performing really well, right? You can see, like, energy's been doing really well. Consumer defenses had a couple names that pop up. Healthcare has been okay, right? So this is one way to look at it. If you like a better view, you can do groups. Groups also does various ways, right? So that's another. That's just it's a free website where you can analyze what's moving and what's in momentum. So based on this, what I was looking at was commodities were in momentum, gold, silver, airlines are moving, and XLE, right? So year to date, energy is up the most, commodities, gold, silver, and we have some jets. Jets is an ETF for airlines. So having a look at that, so what I saw was, first, this is my analysis on Tesla. I share this with our Discord community on a day-to-day basis with multiple different analysis, and we go over tools and all those different things here. So that's something that you guys can sign up at technicaloptiontraders.com, and I'll post a link to our website in the description. And we do also have mentorship programs available. So if we look at this here, right, so the stocks that I did trade today, Palo Alto Networks. So this is a stock that's related to energy. I had a nice move here. So I looked at the daily time frame on Palo Alto. If we just look at it, it was breaking highs. It bounced from here, okay, bounced from the support zone, broke through all these previous resistance levels, and it broke the high here today. So when I was looking at this on the 5-minute time frame, it was a no-brainer for me to take this trade to the upside because energy was leading, and the chances are that this stock could continue to move with energy. The second trade I took today was CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike, the reason why I took this trade was because with CrowdStrike, I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but there's a lot going on with cybersecurity right now with Russia and Ukraine. So CrowdStrike had a little bit of a momentum play, but so I scalped this really quickly. So using the VWAP here, so if you guys know about my strategy, I use the 3-minute to enter and I use the 5-minute to exit. Okay, so 3-minute, it was going up, came back down. Exit for me was at the close below the 5-day EMA. Okay, so which is right about here at the top. So a quick scalp on CrowdStrike, held that and made a nice little profit. However, I did notice when I was looking at the hourly time frame that CrowdStrike did have resistance right about here, which is a 193 zone. And if it does manage to close above it, it can easily go to 200. So right now we are above the 194 level. We're holding it. I want to see the 200 break so we can work up to the upside here. There's a long consolidation here. So this to me is a really big zone. 216, if we can get above that, it'll be a big momentum to the upside for CrowdStrike, no doubt. But that was another play that I did take. The last one was LMT, Lockheed Martin. Obviously, this is a defensive stock. So if you guys know about Lockheed Martin, they're in the defense sector. So I mean, so with the war on the horizon, makes sense that this company could pick up here. So paying attention to the volume on the daily, looking at the previous resistance levels, right, and it was breaking all of them one by one, and I had a level here that this is an all-time highs at 422. So if we just look at the levels, right, it gapped up, broke down, right. So if I look at Lockheed Martin, so you see the 3-minute time frame is what I use here. So on the 3-minute time frame, price closed above, got in here, and I took it for a quick scalp to the upside, and I got up to the 429 level. So entry on the 3-minute, exit on the 5, right? So these were some of the plays I did take today. Some of the plays that I did miss was Tesla being one of them. So Tesla did rip really quickly. That's great. But it didn't match what I was looking for, right? So Tesla is at this trend line, okay? Tesla's at this trend line that I was looking to touch. It's above the 850 level. I want to see a test, break, and retest of 866 before it could possibly push to 945. So right now Tesla is in this consolidation. We can see a test easily of 895 and then it could reject hard, right? So it's done that multiple times. So right now I'm just going to keep my eyes open here and just see what happens and just go from that. Okay, so today overall was a great day trading for me. So this is my analysis on Tesla and the overall market. I think it's still weak. There's a lot of volatility ahead, too much uncertainty still in the market, but we'll keep an eye and see what happens in the coming few days.